Hey, Broncos country! You probably think the Denver Broncos 2025 season has already peaked at 6-2. But hold up. What if I told you there's a secret plan in the works that could flip the entire AFC upside down? That's right. Broncos aim high. Secret plan to dominate the AFC revealed. Insiders are buzzing about potential trades, comeback stories, and a defense that's straight up explosive. Today, you're getting the inside scoop on the latest Denver Broncos news that could completely change how you see our 2025 playoff chances. From Bo Nix's quarterback development to key injury report updates and trade predictions that might just make Chiefs fans start sweating. But here's the kicker. What if one deadline move turns us into Super Bowl contenders? Stick around, because the third bombshell in this video will blow your mind. All right, let's dive in like we're storming the field at Empower Field. Man, what a rush it's been watching this Denver Broncos 2025 season unfold. We're sitting pretty at 6-2 after that absolute demolition of the Dallas Cowboys 44-24, right? That game was like a throwback to the old mile-high magic. Fans roaring, Broncos country united, and our squad just clicking on all cylinders. Remember those glory days with Peyton Manning slinging it? Well, this feels similar, but with a fresh twist. Bo Nix, our Denver Broncos quarterback, is out here evolving like a Pokemon in his sophomore season. No more rookie jitters. Guy's got poise, accuracy, and that red zone wizardry that's got him ranked 6th in the league for touchdown efficiency. Add in those 2-point conversions from the Giants game, boom. We're talking elite Denver Broncos offense vibes. But let's break it down, act by act. Because this Denver Broncos story ain't just highlights. It's got layers, emotion, and a bit of that Colorado grit. Picture this. We're rolling into November with a 5-game win streak, and it all kicked off with that nail-biter against the Giants. Down big, win probability at like 0.7%. That's colder than a Rocky Mountain winter. And then the Denver Broncos explode for 33 points in the fourth quarter. That's NFL history, folks. The most ever by a team shut out through 3 quarters. Bo Nix becomes the first QB to rush for 2 TDs and throw for 2 more in a single fourth. Talk about Denver Broncos' best touchdown plays. It's the kind of comeback that reminds me of those 90s squads, when Terrell Davis would truck defenders and we'd all lose our voices cheering in Broncos country. Fast forward to the Cowboys recap, we dominated from the jump. J.K. Dobbins, our beast of a back, rushes for over 100 yards again, sitting 3rd in the league, despite sharing carries with rookie sensation R.J. Harvey. Harvey, that second-round steal, just snagged AFC Rookie of the Week honors. Denver Broncos draft picks impact 2025 is real, y'all. Our offensive line depth chart is holding strong, protecting Nix like a fortress. And Cortland Sutton's out there hauling in contested catches for those Denver Broncos top wide receivers 2025 spots. On D. Vance Joseph's unit is lights out, limiting big plays and turning red zone stops into art. According to ESPN analysts, our Denver Broncos defense strategy 2025 is top tier, with pressure rates that make QBs scramble like they're on ice skates. And the vibes? Immaculate. Our locker room's full of high-character dudes, no drama like over in Kansas City. J.K. Dobbins straight up said he wants to be a Bronco for life, hinting at contract extension's latest. He's 3rd in rushing, averaging 74.7 yards per game. And with Harvey's 4.4 YPC, we've got a 2-headed monster that's got Denver Broncos fan reactions' latest game blowing up on social media trends. Instagram reels are flooded with those viral moments 2025, like Dobbins stiff-arming Cowboys defenders. It's got that nostalgic pull for us older fans. I'm talking 64-plus crew who remember the Orange Crush days. This ain't just wins. It's building something special, like when we snagged that Super Bowl 50 ring. But hey, insiders from NFL.com are whispering about our cap space being prime for moves. More on that soon. Now, here's the thing. With the Texans looming, our Denver Broncos schedule gets spicy. We've got advantages everywhere, from red zone offense to a dinged-up opponent. But what if one injury flips the script? Hang tight. On the flip side, Broncos country, it ain't all sunshine and Coors Light tailgates. We've got real frustrations bubbling, those doors that hit every fan hard, like the insecurity of past seasons where expectations crashed harder than a skier on Black Diamond. Remember the slow starts? We kicked off 1-2 this Denver Broncos 2025 season with penalties and fourth-quarter meltdowns against the Colts and Chargers. It was like reliving 2023's 1-5 nightmare where big plays went missing and our defense couldn't close. ESPN's Deep Dive called out our off-target throws, Knicks at 17.8% rate, ranking 24th, and those missed flea flickers to Marvin Mims Jr. stung. Speaking of Mims, the Denver Broncos injury report updates are a mixed bag heading into Week 9. Pat Surtain, too, our shutdown corner and Defensive Player of the Year contender, is out 4-6 weeks with a pec strain. That's a gut punch. Losing your best defender feels like hiking Pikes Peak without oxygen. But wait, Mims is questionable with his own issues, and while he's elite at separation, top in the league per advanced stats breakdown, his homecoming against Houston might get sidelined. Texans are banged up too, running back Woody Marks with a hamstring, tight end Dalton Schultz nursing knee and shoulder woes. But our depth's tested. What worries me most? That secondary without Surtain. Twitter's buzzing with doubts about Riley Moss. But hold up, Surtain's own podcast with elite corners like Christian Gonzalez gushes over Moss as a dog. Analysts from NBC Sports say he's lights out on tape. Still facing C.J. Stroud? That's a Denver Broncos versus Texans analysis nightmare if we don't scheme right. And our red zone defense is solid, but the Texans' third down prowess could exploit us. Free agency rumors and trade predictions have us eyeing tight ends, but without action. Our offense might stall against tough fronts like the Chiefs or Raiders in those rivalry history clashes. It's emotional, right? As fans, we've dealt with quarterback controversy ghosts, but Nix is steady, no INTs lately. Yet, the hype can turn to frustration quick if we drop this one. According to PFF, our receiving grade needs a boost beyond Sutton. Tight ends were league worst last year. It's that in-between spot. Playoff chances 2020 look good at 6-2, but one slip, and we're back to square one. And this is where it gets tricky. What if the trade deadline passes without a splash? Could that derail our Super Bowl dreams? Midway through, Broncos fans, if this Denver Broncos analysis is hitting home with those behind-the-scenes locker room insights and player interviews, exclusive feels, smash that subscribe button now. It keeps the mile-high magic alive in my feed. Quick question. What's your boldest Denver Broncos Week 9 game prediction? Nix throws for 300 or D seals it with 3 picks. Drop it below and let's debate. But here's the hope, y'all. Solutions are staring us right in the face like a fresh powder day at Breck. First off, Dre Greenlaw's return? Game changer. This guy's the Aqib Talib of our era, brings thump, attitude, and leadership. Suspended bogusly for one game over ref words, while others punch on camera and skate, he owned it like a true pro. Sean Payton called it out, but Greenlaw's using it as fuel. He watched that Cowboys national game from the couch, fuming, and now he's ready to whip the Texans. Even on limited snaps against the Giants, he pressured Jackson Dart into picks. C.J. Stroud's going to feel that heat. With Chris Abrams-Drain stepping up, best hands on the team, per Payton, and Jaquan McMillian in the mix. Our Denver Broncos defense analysis says we're set for this 3-game, certainless stretch. Offensively, the secret plan? Trade deadline aggression. NFL insider Albert Breer, plugged-in dude who knows Peyton, says we're positioned like the Packers before snagging Micah Parsons. Caps clean post Russell Wilson dead money. Owners cash rich, and Nix's rookie deal gives us 4 more years of cheap elite play. Rumors, David Njoku from the Browns or Michael Mayer from the Raiders for that tight end pop. Or bigger swings, Garrett Wilson from Jets, Brian Thomas Jr. from Jags. We just added Mercedes Lewis for blocking, but that doesn't rule out more. Imagine Engram boosting our pass game, Denver Broncos offensive playbook secrets unlocked, and the matchups. We've got edges galore. Our red zone offense is top-notch. Texans is second worst on Debo Nix's efficiency shines there, and with Dobbins channeling Bronco for life energy, we're built to grind. R.J. Harvey's elusiveness, Rookie of the Year candidate stuff. Coaching staff news has Vance Joseph's scheming masterpieces, and Peyton's got that Super Bowl pedigree. Nostalgia hits with these high-character guys, echoes of the no-fly zone era for us vets. Looking ahead, Denver Broncos' schedule has us favored by 3.5 over Houston. Moneyline value all day. Playoff odds soaring, with advanced stats showing elite pressure and low turnovers. Fan merchandise trends? Orange jerseys flying off shelves. This could be our year to dominate the AFC. Rivalries be damned. Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers previews all point to us rising. But wait, the real cliffhanger? What if we snag that blockbuster trade and Bo Nix goes MVP mode? It changes everything for Denver Broncos' Super Bowl aspirations. Yo, Broncos country, if these insights on our 2025 run, from highlights to rumors, fired you up, hit subscribe. Drop a comment with your take on our trade predictions and share this with your crew. What's the one move that seals our dominance? Njoku or a WR splash? Let's hear it!